Welcome to Anchors in Time. My name's Rachel, and today is the Sylvanian Families' birthday, and I happen to have a very small collection of Sylvanian families, and I have some new ones that I'm going to show you, and we're going to talk about how this Japanese toy ended up feeling so quintessentially British. So in the early 1980s, there was an executive for the Japanese gaming company Epoch who wanted to create a line of wholesome children's toys to balance out what he felt was the increasingly hyper-modern skyscraper culture of toys in Japan at the time. He wanted something that would stimulate children's imagination, that they could role play with, that they could learn life skills with, and he came up with these dolls' houses and play sets with little anthropomorphized animals who lived in a very quaint, very wholesome, picturesque 1950s-esque British countryside village called Sylvania. So in 1985, Epoch started selling these toys called the Pleasant Friends of the Forest Epoch System Collection Animal Toys Sylvania Families, thankfully later shortened to Sylvania Families, in Japan, and then later that year in North America, and they were a big hit. They commissioned an animated TV series of these little critters' adventures that was shown worldwide, and one of the places it was incredibly popular was the UK. So another Japanese firm called Tomy bought the rights to distribute Sylvanian Families in the UK, and it was a massive bestseller for them almost straight away. It was the British Toy Association's Toy of the Year 3 years in a row, and it was going from strength to strength up until about 1993, when Tomy lost the rights to the name Sylvania Families in North America. Basically, there was another company that was established that had that name. It was Sylvania Lighting, so they had to rebrand as Calico Critters over there, and this was kind of the beginning of the end of the love affair between Tomy and Sylvania Families, because by the late 1990s they had ceased distribution in the UK altogether, and it was taken over by an independent British company called Flair, who had a store based in London, and they went on to influence some of the very uniquely British things that you see in Sylvanian Families now. Stuff like the bus drivers are called Stan and Olive. You may be a little too young to remember, there was a British TV show called On the Buses that had characters called Stan and Olive in, and stuff like that. This relationship continued on until the mid-2010s, when Epoch decided that they wanted to cover all the distribution for their products themselves, and they took over, and now we have the modern Sylvanian Families. But you can still see a lot of the English influence in Sylvania Families today, and it's kind of funny to think of a Japanese executive in the 80s thinking about the most wholesome place that he can think of and coming up with a middle-class village in the English countryside.